What's going on, traders? It's your boy Matt, back at you again with another trading recap video. In today's trading session, I'm up about $1,268. I know I have not uploaded video on Thursday and Friday. I'll be, explaining in this trading session what happened on those days. But other than that, the market is back, the volatility is back. We're having a lot of crazy moves. APVO, if you guys remember from Friday, it went from, that $15 area all the way to aftermarket $82 per share, which was a crazy move, and that kind of reignited the market. So in today's trading session, it was actually a lot of volatility, a lot of upside holds, and for me, a lot of lessons as well as a trader. I wasn't focused on one trade. What I was doing was I was going in and out, and pretty much everything that created kind of a mess. Where it should have been a bigger day, $2,000-3,000 day, I'm only up $1,268. Anyway, if you enjoy trading content like this, live trading videos, explanations, and so on, consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And there's a link down below for a free chat room on Discord if you want to pop in and say hello. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Now enjoy the live trading video. Thanks, guys. Alright, guys, so let's talk about some of the stocks that I traded in the last couple of days. I know I did not upload a video on Thursday and Friday, and the reason for that is actually I was trying out a new editing way and I lost the video in the process, so I apologize about that. But I'm going to talk about what I traded and how it ended up. So on Thursday, I finished the day down $367. And it was very sad because I was actually up about $2,000 on that day. And the reason for that is I traded BBI. This thing actually went from $250 all the way to $362. So this parabolic move right here, what you guys can see right here, this is $100 parabolic. $100 in a couple of minutes. In about an hour, it just went crazy. So the way I executed, I actually got in way too early. I got in, this is how I traded it. Actually, my first starter, as you guys can see here, was at 300. And then I took a loss here. And then I got back and got out again. And then I shorted it and made a little bit of money back. So exactly what happened, as you guys can see here, this thing went pretty much $100. And my starter was halfway through at 300. So as you guys can see, BBI here, short. I lost $2,316 on that parabolic. And then on the way back, I made about $1,000, and that was it. So I was actually up nicely on the day, but I gave back $2,300 on that trade. So I managed to recoup a little bit, but I still finished the day down about $300. Now this actually was out of my price range. It was in my strategy. It was in my play. So I played with fire and I lost a lot of money. And where I would have been up $2,000 on a day, I gave back all the profits and managed to close the day negative 300. But coming on Friday, I was determined. I was focused on just executing my strategy, playing my plays, and nothing else. And as you guys can see, I finished on Friday up, $1,043. So I hit my daily goal. I was up $1,000 and I walked away. That was on Friday. Coming on today, as you guys can see, I am up $1,268. Right, it was pretty good. Now this number should have been $3,000, $4,000, and the reason why it's not $3,000 is because I did not trade properly. I was going in and out. There was a lot of plays today. There was a lot of upside holds. There was a lot of trading to do today, and rather than focus in one or two plays and execute those trades properly, I was just going in and out and everything, and it was a mess, and I did not handle it properly. I should have focused on one or two plays and play those ones properly, but instead I was just jumping on everything that popped, and it was a bit of a mess. Still managed to hit my daily goal, but I didn't trade properly. So that's coming into tomorrow. That's one of the things I'm going to focus on fixing. Now the good news is the volume is back, the market is back, the volatility is back. That's a very good thing, and the reason for that is APVO. For the last 3 days, this thing actually started around $5 range. Started about $5, and it went all the way in 3 days. It went all the way to $82. From $5 to $82. What a parabolic! On Friday night, it went from $24 in literally a couple of minutes. I mean, maybe 15 or 20 minutes. It went from $24 to $82 after market, after hours, and it squeezed everybody up. And the reason why this thing went up, we all know, is because there was acquisition. Someone by the name of Kevin was scooping up a lot of shares. He actually bought 1.7 million shares of this thing. Every time it dips, he buys 100,000 shares. Every time it dips, he buys 60,000 shares. He was scooping up the dips. He was buying and buying and buying. I'm pretty sure he bought 54% of the company in a span of 3 days. Right? He was scooping up a lot of shares. He bought 1.7 million shares in 3 days, and that's the reason why it wasn't going down. And the higher it goes, the more shorts going into it, and they got stubborn. And what ended up happening was they got short squeezed, a lot of margin calls, and they got squeezed out. I'm pretty sure a lot of people lost a lot of money into this move. Anyway, because of this, coming into Monday, the market was hot. Every bull trader that missed out on APVO was coming on head first, right? They were just buying up everything today. And, buy first and ask questions later was kind of time. So they were really buying up. So one of the places that I traded was TLRY. This thing, as you guys can see, I traded this pre-market. I actually wanted to buy this, 2,000-3,000 shares, but what ended up happening is I only bought 300 shares because I was in a different trade. I was trading a different stock at the time. I had a starter on this, and I was focused on that one. It just went without me. As you guys can see, it was a beautiful bottom tick, and I took it out there. All right, so that's what happened. It was all right. I'm pretty sure I made about $218 out of it, and that's okay. The next trade that I took was CCL. Now, CCL, trading this was a mistake. I had to start a pre-market, a lot of nibbles. I did not take a proper trade on this one. I did not take a proper trade on this one. The reason for that is because I was pretty much going in and out on everything. And as you guys can see, $43, $46 up, $50 up, 24, losing 93, losing 130, up 60. It was a mess. It was just up this much, down this much. Not a decent gains or decent losses. It was just a lot of chops. And I should have completely avoided this one. Or I should have bought the bottom and held, or shorted the top and held. But I didn't do that because I was doing 2-3 trades at once, which I shouldn't do. So the next one that I took was APR. Now, CAPR, what happened was this thing popped. There was news on it. I bought into that. I'm pretty sure Ross was buying into this as well to pump it. But it didn't. As it was dropping, rather than I kept adding, thinking, market open it would go up. But I didn't like the way it was holding. I bailed out right there. And that was a good exit. I lost about $341 on that. And it was a good exit, or else I would have lost that. I think I was in about maybe 1,000 shares or something like that. The next decent trade that I took was ACB. Now, ACB, I actually traded this pre-market. I was trading this when I was also trading TLRY. Both of them cracked. You see this massive crack? I had there, I started there, I added, and I added there. And as it was popping, I took profit in here, and I took everything out there. So on that trade, I made about $700. So dip buy, I added, and it went higher, and that was one of the decent trades that I took actually. And then market open, and then a lot of nibbles around here. A lot of nibbles. I didn't really take a proper trade in this, but market open, parabolic. I saw that struggle. It went parabolic. It dipped first from 12. It went all the way to $14, and I saw that pullback. Hesitation. I hit it with 600 shares, and as it was dropping, I took the profit. Made about $300 or something like that. So the last profit that I took, my entry was 600 shares at 14. I took it at 13.20. That was the last take. I should have held the whole thing. It came all the way to what, 10.90, right? I got out at 13.20. So I left a lot of money on the table on this one as well. So I need to really do a better job on holding longer and let the trade work for me. But I'm not doing that. I'm just going in and out, in and out. Now, I was actually thinking about it today, and the main reason for that is I usually have a daily goal. My daily goal is to hit 1,000. until I get there, I actually trade properly. I get in, I hold, I add, I scale in, I scale out. But once I hit my daily goal, once I'm up $1,000, I start trading terrible. I start nibbling, going in and out, and it was just like, I don't want to be in this trade, but I'm going to do it because it looks good, and then I get in, and then I get out. So I really need to fix that. The other one that I traded was Apple. I traded Apple a little bit, just nibble, nothing serious. You know, I long this one here, got out pretty quick. I short this one here, got out pretty quick, and that was it. AAL I traded as well. This one here, I actually had a beautiful short right there, which I should have held again at $15. This thing went all the way to $12.90, but I got out for like $132 profit. So that was it. Now it's very clear from all of my trades that entry points are perfect. I mean, my shorts are perfect, my longs are perfect. The only thing that I'm not doing is I'm not holding long enough to really capitalize on those gains. I'm going in and out. So I really, coming into tomorrow, that the two things I'm going to focus is the first thing I'm going to focus is not going in and out everything. Focus on one or two trades. Hone into one or two trades and execute those trades. The second thing I'm going to work on is holding longer, right? Take a bigger share size, take half if it makes you feel comfortable, and then let the rest run. That's what I'm going to work on. Now, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. For those of you guys who have not subscribed but would like to see more explanation videos like this, live trading content, please consider subscribing. I also have a trading chat room on Discord where we share a lot of trading ideas and share educational materials amongst each other as well. So I'll put the link down below. Make sure you pop in the room, say hello. Make sure you pop in the room and say hello. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it and enjoy the live video. Alright guys, welcome to the live trading part of my videos. As you guys can see, I am up $858 pre-market. Market hasn't opened yet. It's only at 7 now. And the reason for that is I bought this dip on ACB, the 1120 area, and I scaled out all the way to $13. So that's why I'm up $850 on the day. Right now, I got back in short 500 shares. But the problem with this trade is I'm not holding it long enough to make any decent amount of money. I could have made about $6,000-7,000 on this trade, but I am taking the profit for $100, which is a problem. So coming into tomorrow, that's one of the things that I'm really going to focus on is to hold longer. As you guys can see, I'm already out most of the shares. I'm only holding 125 shares, but this puts me very close to my daily goal, which is $1,000, and I am up $938 on the day. So nothing to complain about. I'm hitting my daily goals. But the problem is I'm not really capitalizing on the trades. My entry points are perfect. The long was perfect. The short was perfect. I mean, if you guys go back and take a look at the chart, this thing actually ended up washing to the 1160 area, and right now it's actually at $10. So my entries are perfect, but the problem is I'm not holding long enough to make any kind of money on it. So that's coming into tomorrow. That's one of the things that I really need to focus on. Now, right now, I'm only holding 63 shares. I don't even know why I'm holding them, but this puts me up $955 on a day, which is pretty good because my daily goal is 1,000 plus, and that's all I want. So. And this is all pre-market. Market hasn't even opened yet, and I've been trading for maybe 10 minutes or so. So going in and out, and that's it. So I'm just staying a little bit patient with this last 63 shares. I was in, my attention was divided. I was also watching other plays and stuff like that. Now I'm completely out of it. I am up $951 on the day, and I'm sitting back and I'm watching what's next. So I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit here, jump into the next trade. So I'm only $50 away from my generally my daily goal. So I got back in again with 500 shares. Hindsight, that entry, that exit was okay, but I should have held longer. So what you need to do is you need to go and you need to have your risk levels and have a profit target, a reasonable profit target, not take it for $15, and then sit back and let it do what it does, right? Wait and see, and don't react unless those 2 points are touched. But as you guys can see, I was up $40, took half, which is pretty silly because my entry points are perfect. I mean, my entry points are on point, but where I take profit is the problem. There you go, guys. I'm up $1,100 on that trade, and on today I'm up $1,268, which is pretty good. Coming into tomorrow, what I need to work on is to hold longer and to focus on 1 or 2 trades and execute those properly. Don't jump in everything and anything that moves. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. For those of you guys who have not subscribed but would like to see more trading content like this, live tradings and explanations, please consider subscribing. I have also added a link down below for a chat room that I have on Discord. It's a free chat room. We talk a lot about trading ideas and trader mentality, and we share a lot of educational materials amongst each other. So if you want to get some of those benefits, just pop in, say hello. Everybody's friendly there. And thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good day, guys. Thank you.